Hello my friends, it's me again, the BattlefieldDoktor. And well, yesterday I've made a video and I asked you guys about do you like science fiction? And well, I didn't ask myself, right? So here's the time when I'm asking myself, BattlefieldDoktor, do you like science fiction? And yes, I do. Actually, it's something that I like really very much. I absolutely love it, to be honest. And well, what kind of science fiction do I like? It can be different stuff, especially the stuff about something in space. That's something very, very interesting for me. But not only. I mean, I've just did something here before. So, for example, this is a movie, or actually it's an entire box with 3 movies, and I've watched this thing here for many, many times. Okay, you may not understand why there stands Zurück in die Zukunft, because that's the German title of it. In English, it is Back to the Future, but you may recognize the DeLorean here. And that's actually something that I was watching lots of times, especially the part 1 and the part 2. Part 3 was alright, it was also good, but I more like the first 2 parts. Well, aside from that, that's also one of the classics I want to show you here that I also love. Okay, again, German title, Planet der Affen, or in English, Planet of the Apes. That's also something that I absolutely love. And in this box, I just have to tell you, because I was surprised when I was buying it, because I was knowing about 3 movies, but actually it are 4 movies. Well, you can maybe see it here. So I'm just doing that again. I love that box. Look at this beautiful monkey. No, it's not a monkey, it's an ape. So, here we go. But that's of course also not the only science fiction that I like. So, what I was watching a few years ago, I was finding that disc at a store, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't know this. It sounds good. It is Dark Planet. And I can also recommend to watch it. It is actually a science fiction from Russia. It was made in, let's see, copyright 2012, so it's not really old. It has nice effects, and it's also a long movie. There's a short one of 1 Blu-ray, but you can also get this one here. It is the 2 discs version, has 2 DVDs. And then it's the inhabited island and rebellion. Well, it's actually both together in the Blu-ray, but it's a little bit more cut, having more cuts, so it's a little bit shorter. But it's both. It's really interesting to watch. It's about a young guy who's just flying through space. So actually it's driving, because flying is different than driving, because it's also called spaceship, and you don't fly a ship, or you don't even fly a Zeppelin, you know. It's driving. So he was driving through space, and well, there was a little bit an issue about, I think it was an asteroid, and he just had to do something. Well, just having a hard crash, to be honest. There's not much he could do it. And he was then on this planet, and he had to get in contact with people who were living there, and he got to know the people there, and it was something he figured out that there is some rivalry about 2 different kind of people, and well, you better watch it by yourself, because I'm really thinking if you are into science fiction, then you will love it. And it's Russian. I mean, it's not about Putin, so no worries. It's really alright to watch it. And well, what else do we have? Yeah, I'm also having, of course, I mean, I would be stupid if I don't have it. I'm having this one here. You see Jedi, what is his name? I'm not remembering it right now. But I can remember this one, of course, Darth Vader. This is, by the way, also my favorite disc version. Well, actually there are 3 discs because these are the first 3 movies, but the first 3 that were produced back of the time by Lucasfilm. And this one was just the newer stuff. Well, the newer ones, they are okay, yes, but I like more the old ones, you know. But I mean, of course, I'm also having here the latest video. Oh, actually, it's the second latest, I think. And then I had Rogue One. I also have Rogue One. It's actually also nice, but everyone has a different opinion on it, right? So what else do I like? Well, how can I ask myself when watching myself here into my little display here on the camera? Because you can see it there. This is the Enterprise, like as Captain Spike, not Spike, Captain Pike, and Captain Kirk. Oh my God! Actually, I know that, but I'm just a little bit nervous. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I haven't posted videos in such a long time, so I'm just a little bit, well, overwhelmed about that feeling that, hey, look there at yourself. You're just creating a video again. It's even a one-shot. Well, not that I'm saying that one-shots can be very funny or something like that. I mean, the other video I made back in last year with the jump cuts in the car core style, that was absolutely outstanding. But anyway, back to the topic. So, and here we can see it again. So, well, I'm just trying to don't break my leg. So here we can see something else. The Enterprise D. That was not flown. It was driven by Captain Picard and his crew of the Next Generation. So Star Trek is something that is also taking a lot of my space science fiction heart. Really. Okay, that's not my heart, that's my man boobies. Anyway, so of course I'm also having a DVD box of that. Not only one, I'm having 2 boxes. I can just show it to you because I just love to show what I'm having. So the first one is, and I'm just noticing now, no, that's right. Here we have this one. Yeah, it is. You can see it maybe. This one is this one. So this is the Next Generation. It's season 1 to 7. And I was watching it for a few months now. It was absolutely right, because I absolutely love it. And the same also about this one here. Maybe so. It is Deep Space Nine. Some of the crew of the Next Generation is also on this one here. For example, it is Chief O'Brien, and who was the other one? Of course, Worf. I mean, who could forget the Klingon called Worf? So Next Generation and DS9, that is something that I was watching when I was in an age of a teenager. So when I was a teenager, I was seeing that on cable TV, and it was really amazing. And I was also seeing that other young boy, Wesley Crusher, he was also there, and he was around my age back to that time. And it was really amazing to see, hey, even people like you could be in Starfleet or somewhere inside a big spaceship, exploring space and everything. But, well, of course, I've also watched the original series. It's also something that I really absolutely love, this series. And it's just about how everything began, and back in the 60s when it was made, they didn't have all of the special effects, but still it is very, very interesting. And also the movies, wow, I absolutely love them. So if someone is asking me, are you more the Star Trek guy or more the Star Wars guy? I think, or actually I know that my heart is more towards Star Trek. I mean, but it also depends on it. I mean, the newer stuff is also a little bit, I don't like everything new about Star Trek. So, for example, I'm liking about the series pretty much everything. I've also watched the series about Captain Jonathan Archer in the NX-01. And it was also pretty interesting also to see it. I was recently watching the entire seasons available on Netflix, and at least we have them available here in Germany. So there's absolutely everything for Star Trek right now, except the movies. Maybe Netflix, hey guys, if you are watching this video, bring it to here on Netflix in Germany, or everywhere else too. Anyway, I was watching it, and it was also interesting to see how everything started about the very, very first Enterprise, and when they were exploring the space, and although the thing was cleared up about the Klingons, because there was something missing. Back in Star Trek, the original series, the Klingons didn't have this turtle on their head. And then, when you're watching I don't remember what that Enterprise series was called, but with the NX-01. So when you was watching that, then you were seeing a Klingon with the turtles on the head, and it was just like, oh well. Again, a spin-off that is just not being in the right time, right? And well, I was going on, and later there was something. And guys, let me tell you something. There was the father of Data, of the Next Generation. What was his name? Nunyen Sung or something like that. He was actually responsible, or kind of responsible, that the Klingons did some experiments, and suddenly those Klingons all had a flat head, or not a flat head, your forehead, a flat forehead, you know. And so this was the thing to tell the story why in the original series there were Klingons without a turtle on the head. And then comes new series, Star Trek Discovery. And Star Trek Discovery, I mean, I was watching season 1 now, because it's out here in Germany. By the way, we have everything dubbed in German language, so it's just normal for me. Anyway, I was watching that, and I mean, the special effects are absolutely awesome. There are some things that I'm just wondering, like as the 360-degree holographic communication, because that's something that was actually introduced back in the old series, back in the end of the series of DS9. So this was a little bit odd to see there, and then keeping in mind that at the end they are meeting the Enterprise of the original series, but with Captain Pike. This is a little bit weird, and of course seeing the entire difference of the technique of that spaceship, that's just something you are wondering. But anyway, I absolutely also like to watch it. It's a little bit weird if you're just switching off. Well, Klingons are looking way different. They suddenly have no more hair, and they still have the turtle forehead. Then, well, if you can switch it off in your head that this is something between that, then you can watch this spin-off and you will like it. And if not, then just don't watch it. But I think it's also worth to watch. I mean, I don't regret it, so it's alright. Yeah, but perhaps I just like it because I like Star Trek and I like space science fiction. So, well, that's just something that I wanted to tell you guys, and so just to let you know what I'm watching about science fiction. There's also much more. I mean, Terminator was also mentioned in the other video in a comment, and that's of course also something that I love. Sometimes you don't even think about certain kind of movies that it's actually also a science fiction. Well, there's lots of stuff. Oh, and there's also one, I think it's also listed in science fiction. It is a movie that's, I think it's also available on YouTube for free. It is called The Man from Earth. Or is it The Man of Earth? I'm not remembering right now, but I think it's from Earth. It's something you can also just listen to. You don't need to watch it because it's just someone is telling you a story, and it's just going on and on and on. And at the end, you're going to think, okay, it's just only invented by this guy, and then was something happening, and you're seeing, wow, that's again something different. It's just only a storytelling. It's also a pretty good movie, in my opinion. Well, so that's what I have to say for right now, and thank you very much for watching, and see you in my next video.